Hello and welcome. My name is DW and this is my little slice of the internet I like to call Dub's Beauty Diary. Today I have another collab. This one's really exciting. I'm kind of fangirling, but it's with Caitlin Costello. I asked her if she wanted to rank all of the project pans we've tried by success. So yeah, it's very interesting. If you are here from Caitlin's page, hello, my name is hello. I'm a little my name is DW. I film a lot in my car because I have a little baby who likes to take naps in the car, and so we're gonna optimize the time, right? I like to do project panning, get readies with me, palette bingos, tag videos, all the things. But today we're going to talk about all of the project pans I've tried and how successful they were. Some of these were quite a while ago, and so I didn't really remember what I actually panned in these projects, but yeah, we'll get into it. So I have 19 projects here to talk about. Let's just get started. So my least successful project was Beauty A to Z. I joined this a couple of years ago and I was gonna do A to Z in single shadows. I picked out my palette. I had a cute little palette and I never touched any of them. Ultimate fail. Like, I didn't even want to look at the palette. It was cohesive and everything. I've got videos about it, but yeah, it was bad. Number 18 was the very first project pan that I started. I only did it over on Instagram. It was even on my personal Instagram account, so not my beauty one, but it was the roulette pan collab. And I believe this was started by Rebecca Morgan and Alexi maybe. But yeah, I picked out my products. It was like six random products in your collection, try to hit pan, and I picked out my products, and I had big goals, I had big dreams, and then nothing. I used the products like occasionally, but I don't think I hit pan in any of them. I did not update the project. It's actually what kickstarted me to making the beauty YouTube and my Instagram, so that I can be held accountable, because people in my real life don't care about my makeup. Yeah, so that was that. Oh yeah, Beauty A to Z was a Fantastic Ladies collab. Number 17 was the Deca panning. I did this last year for a little bit. I don't know. This is just such a beloved project in the community, and Emily and Max does a great job setting it up and everything. I love the card aspect. I love the little game part, but I just wasn't into it. So I just didn't I panned some products in the project, but I just wasn't vibing with it. So I don't do it anymore. Number 16, a current project that I'm doing, Going the Distance. So this is a lip project, and this was from Lady Pans a Lot over on Instagram, and I started this with all the intentions. I've decluttered those ones in the intro. I don't think I've even updated the project yet. It's March. I started in January. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know, should I update it now, or should I just refresh, or should I just forget about it and pretend like it never happened? It never happened. Number 15, pan that fun size palette. This was the Fantastic Ladies collab theme. Was it last year or the year before? I don't really remember. Last year, I think. And my goal was to hit pan in all of my quads, and I did, except for the last two. I fizzled out. I was done, but I did hit pan in quite a few shades, but it was daunting. It was daunting. I do not like pan that palette. It's too much. Number 14, Out the Door in 24. This is a project created by Deb. This was a Fantastic Ladies collab, but you essentially had to pick this was last year, you had to pick 24 items and then you had to use them or lose them. And also with that, you also had to donate 24 items or declutter 24 items out of your life every month. I did this for a while and then I just kind of stopped. I was decluttering way more than 24 items monthly because the baby was like upsizing from her clothes or whatever, and then I really wanted to keep some of the products that were still in that I was supposed to lose. So it wasn't that successful. Number 13 is Pan Your Name. This was a project created by Jessica, Makeup Misfit, and I don't know why I always forget that, but so essentially each letter of your name, you pick a product to go with that. And so I did Dub's Beauty Diary, and I got everything down except for a nail polish. I don't do nails, and I was so mad at myself. I thought I was gonna win that one. Nope, we didn't. The next 4 are kind of all tied, I guess. They're all Fantastic Ladies collabs, so I just kind of ranked them in order of how I liked them. They're all prompt based, and I do not like prompt based projects. So I know that about myself now, and I just try to stay away from those. But 12 is It's Panning Cats and Dogs. That one was really fun because I loved hearing about everyone's pets, but all of the prompts were like related to pets or like dog dish or water bowl or toys, or and then you had to find a product to match. And I did okay with going through the prompts, but same thing with Women Who Rock. That one was really cool because each of the prompts were based on women in history that made significant change or whatever, and I like that because I like learning more about those specific women. And again, I panned some of the items in the project and not some, and I went through most of the prompts, I think, but I just don't like those types of projects. Number 10 was Star Wars Panning Saga. Loved this. I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. But again, like, I pushed really hard to get through these prompts too, so that was fun. There was like 2 rounds of that, I believe. 2 maybe. And then number 9, the Fab 4 project pan. So that one was about the Beatles, and I really liked that one. Like, if I could only keep one prompt based project pan, I would just want one with like all of the Beatles songs, all 300 of them or however many there is, and just pick a product. But if someone could pick the product for me, that would be a lot better. Then we're in business. But yeah, those were all Fantastic Ladies collabs, and that's why they're kind of in the middle, because I was like successful in a sense of I did get some empties and some pans, but also not, because they're unmemorable. I don't remember what any products that were in those projects, and I don't like the prompt based, so that's why I ranked them right in the middle. Number 8 is a current project. It's one that I created. It's called Panner's Parade. I have intro and stuff. I will link my playlist down below, but essentially it's like a mix of all of the projects that I love to watch, and I kind of like go through my palettes to see if I'm going to declutter, to get to know them better. It's a very long haul thing, not necessarily to hit pan, but pan is good because we love to pan here. But there's only one shade in each palette that we're focusing on to hit pan. I haven't done that yet, but I have decluttered three palettes so far, so I mean that's progress, right? Number 7 is Pano. I don't know if I created this or not. I could have dreamt it up, or I could have seen this somewhere like a long time ago and made it a thing again. I don't know. But anyway, you play against a partner and it's like bingo. So you have to get four in a row, up, down, side to side, kitty corner. I'm playing against Emma. Yeah, it's really fun, and I've hit 2 pans, so I've got 2 more to go, halfway there. Number 6, Tic Tac pan. This I think I also created. I don't know if you know of anyone else that have done these projects. Let me know, because I don't know if I made them up or if I like adapted them from somewhere. Sorry. But Tic Tac pan, me and Dominique played. We're gonna play again, but another story. But it's a 9 pan, and you have to get 3 in a row. So kind of like the panel, but it's Tic Tac pan instead. That I got 2 pans, and then no, I think I got 3 pans, but she blocked me on one. Anyway, she won. But yeah, I did get some pans in that project, and that was in a Colourpop 9 pan, so that was pretty good. Number 5, lip service. This is the project I did last year. So my goal was to pick a bunch of lippies and then use each of them 3 times, declutter, keep. If I didn't use them 3 times, I had to get rid of them. Yeah, I got my lip collection pretty curated through that, so that was pretty successful. Number 4, this was years of usage, created by Sarah Catherine. So you have to use each shade in each palette, whatever the year is. So last year when I started this, I had to use each shade 24 times. And if I didn't hit the 24, then we move it on to this year. So now I have to hit each shade 25 times. Yeah, I've hit a lot of pans. Like I have my Norvina palette, a J-Star palette, Sweet Peach, Mercury Retrograde, and a Pat McGrath Quint, and I have pan in three of those, and like my Norvina pan is like half pan, so like we're doing good. We're doing good on that one. Number 3, pan those eyeshadows, everyone's favorite. I miss this project. I don't do it anymore, but I kind of want to, but I want to get to know my palettes first. I wish I could like wear eyeshadow about 54 times in a day so that I could really know it. But yeah, pan those eyeshadows. I loved this project. It was successful in keeping me accountable. It was the first project I did on my channel here. It was like my first like gateway into panning. So that was nice. Before pan those eyeshadows, I didn't have any pans in my eyeshadows. Like, what was that? I had way too many. Why would I want to pan one? Then it might be gone someday. That's absurd. Then the last 2 projects. Can you guess what my last 2 projects are? I bet you can. If you watch my channel, you can guess. Number 2 is Dude You Pan My Battleship. I am kicking butt. I have, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pans in my palette, and yeah, I'm killing it. And yeah, update will be coming up on the 1st for that project. I do that with Andy, Makeup in the Mundane, my best friend, if you did not know. I really love that. I really love that game. Like I don't mind playing against her because she's a slow panner, so I know I'm gonna win, but at the same time, like, there's no motivation for me to like power through and hit pan because I know that I've got time. I don't know. I do love the project though, and I love that I get to play with them. So my number 1 most successful project pan to date is Level Up. Thank you, Sophie Alexandra. Level Up is so fun. Like, it is the best. You use each palette all the way through. You use sorry. So you use level 1, you have a palette and you use each shade 1 time, and then you hit pan in 1 shade. Level 2, you have a palette, you use each shade 2 times and you hit 2 pans. Level 3, 4, 5, go up to as far as you want. I think I got up to, so in my history of doing this project, I've gotten up to level 5, and then I started back over and I got up to level 4, I believe. currently I'm on level 1, and I'm doing singles this year. So you know how me and my singles go. If you didn't notice, Beauty A to Z with my singles was way on the bottom of this. So it's a wild ride. It's interesting, but and I haven't updated that either since January's intro. But yes, those are the 19 projects that I have tried, and ranking them from least successful to most successful in my humble opinion. And yeah, so with that being said, we will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.